Hello everyone, welcome to a super beginners yoga flow. My name is Sarreen and I will be guiding you through a nice simple beginner's practice, basically covering the basic postures and the basic fundamentals of yoga. Know that if you are pregnant, you are completely welcome as well. This is designed for the pregnant and the non-pregnant as long as you have checked in with your doctor. Know that you do not need any equipment. If you have a mat, awesome. If you don't, no big deal, as long as you bring yourself and your energy in about 15 to 20 minutes of your time. And we will get started right away. Come to a comfortable seat. Cross your legs, sit up nice and tall. Place your palms on your knees and simply close your eyes and breathe. Take this moment to turn inward, letting go of any outside distractions, simply focusing on you, the four corners of your mat, and simply nothing else. Now begin to connect with your breath. Really focus on each inhale and each exhale that you take. And on every exhale, let go of something that's not serving you. Just the things you don't need, let them go on each exhale. Good, and we will take a cleansing breath together. Take a deep inhale through your nose and a big exhale out of your mouth. Seal your lips and begin to breathe regularly again. Turning even more inward. Great. Now flutter your eyes open. Just to ensure that we're sitting up nice and tall, take a deep inhale, shrug your shoulders up, and exhale, drop your shoulders super down away from your ears. Nice, tall sit. And so we will stretch out our neck. Begin to connect your right ear to your right shoulder, stretching out the left side of your neck. Good, now drop your chin down to your chest. Connect your left ear to your left shoulder. Nice, now drop your head back behind you. And continue to make a few neck circles on your own. Really easing the tension in your neck. And when you're ready, make your way back to stillness, back to sitting up nice and tall when you're ready. Nice. Now take your right palm and place it down on your mat. Take a deep inhale, lift your left arm super tall. Exhale, stretch out your left side, lean all the way over to the right. Good. Take another deep inhale, come back up. Exhale, place your left palm down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, lift your right arm high. Exhale, stretch over, stretch out your entire right side of your body. Good. Inhale, back up. Exhale, place your right palm down. Nice. So now we will warm up our spine. Stay seated and place your palms on your knees if they aren't already there. Take a deep inhale, seated cow pose. Open your chest, lift your chin up. Broaden your shoulders. Exhale, seated cow pose, round your spine. Send your chin to your chest. And inhale back to cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Do one more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Nice. Come back to sitting up nice and tall. And exhale. Nice. So now we'll make our way to a tabletop position. Come into your hands and your knees onto all fours. So you want to create a 90-degree angle with your hips, a 90-degree angle with your knees. Come down onto your palms. And this is a nice, strong tabletop position. Now you really want to put pressure, press down firmly onto your left palm as you lift your right arm up. And then lift your left leg up for hands and knees pose, a nice tabletop balance. Really fire up your core to stabilize this pose. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, connect your right elbow to your left knee. Draw that all in. And inhale back to hands and knees pose. Exhale, draw your elbow and knee in. One more time. Inhale, hands to knees. Exhale, come in. Now come back to your tabletop. Separate your palms at the edges of your mat or just a little bit wider. And we'll take 2 to 3 kneeling push-ups. Okay, nice, slow push-ups. Engage your core. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Good. Push up. Lower down. Push up. Inhale, lower. One more. Exhale, push up. Nice. Come back to your tabletop position. We'll even out our bodies. Do the other side. So now press down firmly onto your right palm. Lift your left arm up and your right leg up. Inhale here. Exhale, draw in. Engage your core. And inhale, back up. Exhale, draw in. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come in. Nice. Come back to your push-up position. We'll take 3 simple push-ups. Really engage your core, your chest. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come back up. Nice. Find that tabletop position again. Again, the 90-degree angle in your hips. 90-degree angle in your knees. And now we will take cat, cow again, except on our hands and knees. Okay? So again, warming up your spine. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down. Work your gaze forward. Exhale, cat pose. Dome your spine. Send your chin to your chest. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, cat pose. Round your spine. One more. Inhale back to cow. Exhale, cat pose. Right, so we'll take a few cat cows on your own. So still warming up your spine. You might want to add some neck rolls. Take a moment here for yourself to really, we're still warming up here. So warm up your spine, your hips, whatever you need. You may need to stretch out your wrists, flip over onto the top of your hands, lean forward and backward. You know your body the best. So take any warm up stretches that you may need. And when you're ready, come back to your simple tabletop pose. Okay, so we're all back to tabletop. From here, take a deep inhale, tuck your toes in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your knees up. Send your heels down to your mat. Stretch out your legs here. Know that if you're pregnant, you might want to take a wider stance here. So you should feel a nice, beautiful stretch in your hamstrings, calves. You may want to pedal out your legs. Take out any kinks or pops that you may have in your body. Nice. So from here, walk your hands back to a ragdoll pose. Let your hands hang and slowly but surely come all the way up to a standing position. Place your hands on your heart and breathe. All right, so from here, connect back with your breath. Maybe catch your breath if you need to. Widen your stance. Place your heels in and your toes out. Here for mountain pose, we will take raised hands all the way down to frog pose a few times. All right, so inhale. Raise your arms up nice and high. Bring your palms to touch. Exhale, frog pose. Come all the way down. Bend your knees. Open your hips. Good. Inhale, raised hands pose. Bring your palms to touch. Exhale, frog. Nice. One more. Inhale. Raise your arms up nice and high. Exhale, frog pose. Lovely. Now, inhale, raise your arms high, bring your palms to touch. Exhale, bring your hands back down to your heart. We'll take a cleansing breath here. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, open mouth, exhale. So bring your feet back in. Place your hands on your hips. Lift your right knee and we'll take a big, large step forward with your right foot for warrior one. So take your back heel, spin it down to your mat and lift your arms up high for warrior one. Okay, so work to keep your hips squared forward. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Have that 90-degree angle in your right knee. Really fire up your right bun, your right thigh. You don't want to put all the weight into your knee. Really fire up those thigh muscles. Both legs are nice and strong. And hold here. Simply breathe. Now, slowly but surely begin to shorten your stance and make your way back to the back of your mat. Hands on your hips. And we'll do the same thing on your other side. Lift your left knee nice and high. Take a giant step forward. Spin your right heel down. Again, find a 90-degree angle in your left knee. Square your hips forward. Shoulders are down away from your ears. Don't want them up. Take the tension down. Lower your shoulders. And fire up your left bun, your left glute. Fire up both glutes. Fire up your left thigh. Back leg is straight and strong. Simply hold here and breathe. Creating strength and a sense of balance, not just on your mat, but once you leave your mat, you will maintain that strength and balance. And just like the other side, begin to slowly shorten your stance. Make your way back to the back of your mat. And bring your hands to your heart, standing at attention, and breathe. Now we'll take chair pose. You may need to separate your feet if you're pregnant. Otherwise, slowly lower down, bend your knees. Have the weight into your heels. You should be able to lift all 10 of your toes. Feel the burn in your buns. Lift your arms up nice and high. Fire up your thighs. Fire up your glutes. Draw your belly in. Have your biceps next to your ears. Sink even lower if you can for 4, 3, tabletop pose in 2. Nice, and 1. Back down to your tabletop pose. This is a transition to get yourself down onto your butt. So come into a straddle position. Come down on your butt and separate both legs. From each other as far as you can. You may be here, here, wherever you are. Everybody is different. Wherever you are, sit up nice and tall. And before you lean forward, first make sure you're sitting up as tall as possible, not rounding your back. And then place your fingertips down on the ground and slowly begin to lean forward. You should feel a beautiful stretch in your hamstrings. Okay, just lean a little bit forward. Since we're a little more warm now, really stretch out the hamstrings. Come back up. Now bring your fingertips a little further. You may be able to sink a little bit lower than the first time. And you slowly rise back up. Good. For the third time, sink as low as you can. Know that discomfort is welcome, not pain. Discomfort, yes. But once you're in pain, you want to hold back. Good. Slowly rise. Rotate towards your right leg and lean forward. Feeling a beautiful stretch in your right hamstring. Nice. Rise all the way back up. And exhale, lean over towards your left side. Nice. Rise. And make your way to bound angle pose. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Butterfly your knees open. May, depending on where you are, your knees may be up here, but over time, if you consistently practice, you may be able to open them up a little bit more. Close your eyes. Place your right hand on your heart. Place your left hand on your belly. Take a moment to feel the pulse of your heart beating and know that you did that. Really appreciate this gift. Really appreciate this space of love. Flutter your eyes back open. Close your knees like a book and find your easy pose, just how we started. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your palms to touch and place your hands at your heart for kind actions and for love. Place your hands at your lips for kind words. And place your hands at your third eye center, in between your eyebrows, for kind thoughts and for positive thoughts. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And open mouth, exhale. We will bow down together. Namaste.